Okay, hello, greetings and welcome. All right, so this next video, we're going to be working on the principle of throwing energy, how to open the joints through throwing. Now, in our Qigong series, we have 10 basic exercises for throwing, but when you're working in Wing Chun, the throwing exercises are more geared towards Wing Chun and are built around the shapes of Wing Chun. Now, initially, you want to be a bit more wild. Wing Chun do everything a small, efficient model. So they'll take a big movement and make it small and take big power and put it in a small package. To develop this, you really need to do the bigger movement and then make it smaller and smaller and smaller. There needs to be a bit of a primal mind that's connected to the exercise. So we have movements in Silam Tao where we strike out to the sides. What we want to do is do one arm at a time and then turn to the side and then look at when we bring this strike back in. I don't want you to pivot your stance quite yet because that'll offset the torque inside the body, but have a 45-degree angle there and then we're going to strike out to the side there. I want you to put your hand on your belly or in front of your belly as you do this. So from here, throw to the side and then look at the reverberation throughout your body. As you do that, was there any pain, any cross-torquing in your joints? Was there any feeling in your body like, oh, I want to lift this heel up, lift that heel up? Be very sensitive to what's happening in your body when you talk to control your health so you don't injure yourself. So we have the lancer on a diagonal there. We stretch and drop away and throw to the side. And then we just bring the arm back. And then bring the arm back. So we stretch away and drop. Torque through the body and throw. And so forth. Do the lancer movement and the cutting movement on both arms. There's a rhythm that you want to build up with it. So you build up slowly and you accelerate the speed till you start getting a crack in your body. Now as you go faster, your joints are going to start to make cracking sounds. You're going to be cutting the sound of the air more. You'll get feelings of release inside the muscles. The face will start making different sounds. You get different humming sounds coming through your joints. Just observe those. Usually cutting the air is the first one. Then there's a snapping, cracking of the joints as they open up. Then there's a humming of the fascia as it opens, and eventually there's a deep growling of the fascia when it goes very deep and starts to open. That deep groaning sound, usually only you can hear it inside your body. Someone next to you will only hear the humming or the cracking sounds. Okay, so that's your lancer, your first throwing exercise. And we want to have a throwing exercise for every movement. There's two aspects. You're throwing tension out of your body, so it's open, light, loose, and unlinked. And then there's linked, where you throw and you really connect to your core, connect to your body, connect to your joints to the hit. Now, unlinking, we expand and throw the energy away. Linking, we pull back into our core. So we're pulling into our center of gravity. And as we pull into our center of gravity, the body connects to center and the stretch emanates mass back into the hit. So you end up hitting very, very hard. And you can get a partner to hold the focus mitt for you and do the throwing away action. The throwing away action will have a slapping feeling sound on the pad. When you do the pulling back into the core and your body mass arrives, it'll have a thump sound on the pad, different type of sound. So listen to the sound that comes out when the person holds the pad for you. Master these two exercises first before going on to the other throwing exercises, which we're going to cover later. And the main reason is this strengthening of the shoulder. This is one of your primary shoulder building exercises. You can do this with an elastic, hook some elastics onto the wall, onto a pole or a tree, and then do the throwing exercise with the elastic if you want to build up more connection. You can go to the gym that has a ballistic pulling machine and do that throwing action on a ballistic pulling machine. You'll find when you get to your own body weight, when you've thrown the weight out, you'll have to put your hand onto and then slowly lower and return the pulley back. If you have a down position throwing up, it'll generate a whole different type of alignment to top position pulling down, or if you have it level and you're throwing straight to the side. So you can creatively look at how can I build all these different types of alignments inside the body, inside the joints, to strengthen this up. Remembering that throwing the energy out and throwing the energy in, two totally different type of mechanics. The unlinking of the body, you're throwing tension out and forcing the joints open. The linking of the body, the joint opens and plucks back into your own center to connect your mass. And that's where your power is going to come out when you hit a pad. And straight away the pad holder is going to go, ow, that hurts. When you pull into core, where we throw the energy away, it'll have more of a slap. Very, very different amount of mass. Because your force is mass times acceleration. The more mass you connect, the more power is going to come out in the end. Okay, thank you for your time. I hope that helps in your Wing Chun journey. Okay, see you in the next video.